Falling Yeshua, welcome again to The Rock. And I failed. I went to an auction to pick up a male or a buck, Kiko, or boar. So a boar or Kiko, buck, or Billy. And instead I came home with this. And there's one more. So I have to trim her hooves. I'm gonna get on that. But it's a Kiko Nubian mother and her triplets. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to head back and take care of that. I'm gonna have to take care of that and get the buck, Kiko, or boar. Yeah, she's a wonderful Nubian Kiko mix. I don't know what the father of the triplets are, but I know she's a wonderful goat. Wonderful. I just gotta get her hooves trimmed. So we'll be doing that today. Hallelujah. Y'all adds to the herd. Adding to the herd. It's a beautiful thing. They just run around. Anyways, hey. Okay, I'm sorry, I'll move. The mother is extremely friendly. The babies are extremely skittish. They run around everywhere. But anyways, for this video, we're talking about the food banks. The food banks right now are asking for help. I do have friends that work in different aspects. Some are directly affiliated with the food industry. Some are directly affiliated with even food banks. Now I know, I think it was on the news, at least 7 food banks are asking for people to bring in food and to send money. Now, to me, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense because most people are waiting for their stimulus check so that they can have money, but they're asking for donations. A lot of people are running out, are needing food. You're seeing videos of lines that are, I think one line was like 2 miles long of people trying to get into the food bank to get food. And that just goes to show what really is going on, what the issues really are. These food banks are running out of food. I was reading another article that said that as far as the mortgages and rents go, that when this crisis, when normalcy returns, whatever that looks like, a lot of these people that are going to, that are behind in their rent, they face evictions, like immediately. Like when their next month's rent is due, they're facing evictions. That even though that they have been, a lot of these places have been asked to hold off on the rent, it doesn't mean your rent's not due. It just means it's being held off, which means when it's due, there's a balance owed. And if you don't have your balance paid off that next month, things are looking bad. This economy is looking bad. The ability for people to get access to food is looking bad. And if people aren't making the moves that are needed to get the things done that they need to get done, it's looking bad. Now, I do have a live stream tonight, and I've been asked a lot of questions. And I've gotten a lot of emails over the past, I'd say, a week or two. A lot, hundreds, which is unusual for me to receive that many in such a short time. So we're going to talk about those things, food, community, coming together, brotherhood, brethren being around each other, because it looks like that's what we need. And we've needed that for a long time, but we've denied that need. But times are getting scary. Times are changing. I've stated it before and I've stated it again. I don't believe that we're gonna return back to the normal that we're used to. I've been saying that since it hit the virus hit this country. We're not gonna get back to what we consider normal. There's going to be some ramifications some fallout from an extreme fallout from this virus. You know, the economy is being shuttered. People are losing their jobs. Unemployment's at an all-time high. There's a lot going on that I don't think people are aware of, you know, because it's easier to close our eyes and pretend like it doesn't exist. But these food banks, food, simple staple. And it's amazing, you know, I saw the people, you know, in line. I had a friend who was walking down the highway. Well, not walking down the highway. He was showing what he could see from where he was at the cars trying to access one of these food banks. And it was amazing because a lot of these cars are really nice cars. People driving really nice cars, you know, paying a lot per month for them, but didn't have food in their house and are now relying on a food bank. And these food banks are asking the people, can you please bring in excess food? Can you please send donations, send financial donations so that we can, you know, donate this food to other people? This is the importance of growing your own food. This is the importance of developing infrastructure, coming out of her, being what we were. How you can only hear about it so many times before you do something about it. Growing your own food, being able to have access to food, water, doing it yourself. Because whether we know it or not, our people were agricultural people. The Hebrews and the Israelites were an agricultural people. They've always been. We've been modernized, and now all of our food and everything that we use comes from elsewhere. But we were an agricultural people. We grew our own food. We had, or were able to, you know, they had wells, food, animals, you know, a basic, simple lifestyle instead of all the complexities that we now rely on today. Just be about it. Because time is, whether we like it, you know, whether you like it or not, there's only so much sand in an hourglass before it all runs out. So just because you don't like the fact that there's sand in an hourglass, or you don't acknowledge the fact that it's running out of the hourglass, does not negate the fact that the sand's running out of the hourglass. Take heed to that. And be about your Father's business for the protection of your family and your home. But yes, we're going to have a live stream tonight, 5:44 Central Standard Time. We're going to talk about community. We're going to talk about coming together, because finally it seems that people see the need for it. It's sad that it took this, but I think people are finally starting to see the need of coming together, being around like-minded individuals, brothers and sisters. That people are even asking about coming onto the rock, relocating to the rock. And we'll discuss that too. Bless you all. Hopefully I'll see you tonight. Shalom.